I have raised money for college students to come to Washington for semester-long internships. So for 11 years, I have been able to get money appropriated from the state legislature for college students from all over the state of Maryland to take semester-long internships in Washington. Now, I've been able to do that in 19 other states, but Annapolis, of course, is my favorite state capital.
I'm finding that the campaign trail is an awful lot like the job I did for 25 years as a local TV news reporter, where you're out there every day, you're shaking hands, you're talking to people, you're asking them questions, and you're trying to figure out what they need and what they want, and then communicating that. And that's really what I see as the role of a representative, to be able to go out there, to talk to people, to be able to understand sort of how you take people's input, represent what their desires and their hopes are in real-life solutions, in things that actually get done, that create progress.
I've been working for you, not one issue, multiple issues. And particularly, I'm most proud that we have now, I have helped craft 12 balanced budgets for Maryland. When you do a budget, you have to understand the totality of what is our economy, how are we spending our money, and how does a budget become policy. I am ready to serve you at the federal level because of my past federal experience as well as my state and local experience.
Maryland is the Delaware of Real Estate Investment Trust because of a law that I wrote in 1999. Google Kumar Barve and REIT and you will find the Baltimore Sun article that states that. Number two, I made sure as a member of the Ways and Means Committee that if a piece of real property moved from one wholly owned subsidiary to another, that it was not a taxable event because no actual transaction is taking place. And number three, as the senior fiscal person in senior leadership and as the majority leader, I helped to maintain Maryland's AAA bond ratings, which now we have had an unbroken string of years of, I believe, 57 years as a AAA bond rated state.
I want to give you an example of something I did from constituents about an issue I didn't know anything about when I first got in. And they called me and they said, we can't order wine into the state of Maryland. And I said, what do you mean you can't order wine? You can order a car to your house. That makes no sense. And then I started hearing from the small wineries, around the state, like in Frederick and Carroll, they can't ship wine out. So I said, this is crazy. We should have the right of direct wine shipment. So I said, I'm going to put a bill in. And I put a bill in. It was just me and a few other crazy liberal Democrats, a few crazy libertarian Republican conservatives. And the next year we doubled the number. And the next year we doubled the number from that. And in the fourth year, we had wine tastings, we had huge protests. If you don't remember anything else about me, remember I'm the guy who brought me direct wine shipment in the state of Maryland.
When I got out of high school, instead of going to college, I did AmeriCorps for a year. And I served in Montgomery County Division County Police, helping victims of crimes. I also played with the crime dog in schools. That was fun. Since then, I've fallen into the line of public service. I've worked the past 10 years, 6 in Capitol Hill, 4 in the Obama administration, working on educational equity, working on housing, working on things like food deserts, all because of my experience growing up here. I started 2 nonprofits in the area, Our Voices Matter, which is to get low-income communities involved civically, and One Montgomery, which is to advocate for the achievement gap for people of color and low-income communities in this county. So I'm very passionate. Everything I do is connected to that. I have the congressional experience to get those things done. That's a key factor in as we're analyzing all this. I'm the only one up here who's worked in Congress this long.
One of the chief reasons I'm running for Congress is to try and bring my family plan to Capitol Hill.